Hey guys, welcome back to Curly Views for Use. This is Curly. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome. I'm trying to create a space for myself on these YouTube channels because if folks like ALR and Foodie Beauty platform here with success, success could be positive or negative, success nonetheless, I know that me as a person of color and female should definitely be here. Miss Reid did upload today. Looks like we are finally into February, according to her time given at the top of the video, which, who knows. I did catch a part of her live stream last night. I did post that yesterday, so feel free to check that out. It's under 20 seconds, but Miss Reid has COVID currently, so that's kind of interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Listen, she's getting time and time again for second chances. The good Lord is keeping her around for some reason, and we'll see if she makes it through this. I don't see why not, but you never know with COVID, especially because I think this is her first time getting it, but I could definitely be wrong. Feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm also using a new microphone, so let me know if this is, a little bit better or worse. I just did a test. It seemed okay, so I'm just going to go on with it. And yeah, all right, Amber, what do you got for today, doll?
Well, think of it as like a fresh start. I do. That's the way I view new weeks, new years, and new months. I woke up to a notification on my phone saying that I've used almost all of my internet data, and I was so confused because I've always had unlimited. So I was very confused. I tried to figure out the issue, and I couldn't do it on my own. So I have been on the phone with customer service for like over 2 hours. Long story short, I had to add on.
Why is she such a freaky... I hate that we're not even a minute into this, and is she a troll for everything in her life? I don't think so. I think she's just this duncy. I don't know what the old term is for it, but simple-minded, I think it was. I don't think that's a slur or anything now. I'll try to look it up, but she's so simple-minded. For a data question, there's no reason to be on the phone with those people for 120 minutes.
Unlimited package because supposedly I've never had that before. So now my internet has doubled in price, but you know what? It's worth it. I need a good internet and a fast internet for my job.
Oh my God. She's so smug, dude. She's so smug. She doesn't know how good she has it, and it sucks. It sucks, but it's okay. Just make sure everybody, you stay in your lane, continue hydrating, and we don't compare ourselves to others because that's just a thief of joy.
All right, you guys, so we have a little haul here. I'm gonna start off with the package, and I have literally no idea what it is, where it's from. It's in a completely different language.
And I do have her sped up a little bit. I only have her at 1.25, so even, like I said, even at a sped up rate, it's like, ma'am, you are sloth incarnate.
Oh my God. I wake up in a positive, uplifting mood,
She has no idea what it is like to actually be in a situation where you're literally at rock bottom. And it's frustrating to look at somebody with so much privilege, again, as myself, as a female and person of color, for her to even question if she wants to double her bill for internet, because quote unquote it's part of her job. I use the internet as well for part of my job because I work from home. So I definitely need the internet to accomplish that, right? I know for myself that I can only afford the bare bones internet, whatever is going to get me so much so that my work will run. And for me to even think about doing something like that, like with my bills, for example, I mean, for me right now, and I know in terms of my budget and all that, that's not something that I can even look at until later this year because I'm trying to tread water. I can see the light at the top of the water crest, but I'm still under, and it's pretty frustrating to see somebody who doesn't know what, a car note looks like, doesn't know what her phone bill looks like, doesn't know what taking care of her space looks like, because not for nothing, I don't really know how things work in terms of this, especially with YouTube and claiming that as your work. But it wouldn't surprise me if ALR is collecting disability, allegedly. B, her apartment definitely looks like an accessible apartment, meaning for those who are in wheelchairs and, things like that, which would be why her countertops are so low, is because they were made for somebody, in a wheelchair, for wheelchair accessibility. Now, she needs it because she's 500 fucking pounds. And she got that way on her own doing, instead of doing the work and healing, right? I I don't know, but I would imagine if she does claim disability, she most likely has a some sort of stipend on her rent where they might have it at, all I'm saying is that maybe it's lesser than the surrounding ones. Like, and especially in Oklahoma, like, that's what I mean. Like, it's, oh my gosh, it's just, like I mentioned, it's just very frustrating for those of us who have to grind and have to hustle in order to make ends meet. And for those of us like myself who have very small options when it comes to different ways to support myself, in terms of like, I don't have like a really big support system. I'm really blessed with the one or two that I do have. And I try every day. I'm just like, I always want to express my gratitude for them. At least, to myself and out loud, and say, I am so abundant and so, blessed. Right. And then I want to come on here and, like I mentioned, create the space, but it's like, I can't, no matter how hard I try to put myself in Amber's shoes, it's just, from my point of view, this woman has so many opportunities thrown her way that she just literally shits on. And I would feel so blessed and just grateful, if I didn't have to worry about where my rent money was coming from, in a week. And these are the things that I do have to worry about. And for her, where it's, like I mentioned, the cost of living in Oklahoma compared to other parts of our country, it's not much. I'll try to look up some information and insert it here. And it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating, and I'm literally like farming because, things are fairly easy to grow, like potatoes and things like that. Like, you don't have to really fuss with them too much. And it's like, I'm sitting here grateful that I have potatoes coming out of the ground. Meanwhile, Amberlynn is off buying plastic wrapped potatoes, and it puts a lot of things into perspective for you. That's for sure. All right, go ahead, Amber.
To ignore all the triggers that remind me that my heart is broken. And then I received the Hectacana journal that was shipped out to me before we broke up.
Shout out to Hectacana.
Fuck. Oh my god, and it's such good quality.
So stupid.
Literally matches my outfit. You'd think that this was planned. I promise you this was not planned. This is the Hectacana journal. I was going to make multiple journals, different colors, versions that would be suitable for anybody. But the merch is no longer a thing because it was something that me and Tommy were doing together. I don't know, maybe in the future when I feel less like death, then maybe merch will come back because a lot of people liked it. A lot of people wanted it.
Amberlynn literally doesn't get anything off the ground. Not only do her feet not leave the ground, but like why wouldn't you still make your fucking journals, dude? Like, do something.
I'm not gonna lie, even I did. And I had so many ideas, so did Tommy. Putting our minds together was making a lot of creative things. Oh god, moving on.
Again, she looked at herself, so therefore I think that was all a lie. I believe that Emily was the idea maker in that scenario. Amberlynn doesn't have a single unique thought to herself.
Next is this box here. So first things first is I got a stapler because I've been junk journaling and the pages are already falling out. And I'm just like, what? This journal
she is so stupid, dude.
Wasn't cheap. I mean, by no means it wasn't expensive. In my brain,
And then she bought that fucking journal. I feel like somebody did look it up, but that's probably a $40 journal at least. $40 to $60, I would imagine. And she's freaking putting like Little Debbie snack cake garbage in it. Like, come on, be serious. Like, try to be serious.
Way that I figured I could fix it was getting some staples and getting an adorable pink stapler. Like, how cute is that? I have not used a stapler in years. And then the last thing that was in this box is hand soap. So I just got 3 of these Method hand soaps, and I guess they put this sticker over it so it wouldn't leak or break.
She's
the Sweet Water Method hand soap. Yep, smells clean. Next is this box. So it is another brand that I've been getting lately. This one's called Rum Tropique, and they have so many different ones. Like, it's crazy. Ooh, that's like a musky fruity. Okay. And then last but not least, we have another package, but this one did not come in a box. It really just came just like this. Can you imagine if it was something naughty? So, anyone have any idea what it is, even though you just...
She's so stupid. Like, she's literally impossible. And this just goes back to my thing and opportunity. Like, you know what's on my wish list? What's on my Amazon wish list is, and I have a feeling that's what this is. So they make adapters that can plug into your cell phone's, headphone jack, and you can have like a regular, early 2000s phone, like a regular sized telephone that you can hold up to your ear rather than your cell phone. And that's in my fucking wish list. And, and it's just a $10 to $15 toy. But like, because quite frankly, I do spend some time on the phone, if I'm catching up with folks. So there's no, like, it wouldn't be questionable if I spent over an hour, maybe even two, on the phone with somebody. So like, I just thought that would be fun if I just had a regular size cell phone or regular size phone and then plugged into my cell phone. I just thought that would be fun. And like, I can't spend that $10, $15 on whatever I want because it needs to go to things like my rent, which is like less than a week. And it's like, I still haven't met it yet. Like, I still have to keep grinding, it's frustrating, but I'm not going to let it get me feeling any type of way about myself, because I am definitely doing the best that I can. And I have a lot to be really happy about, especially like this YouTube channel. I'm very, very like, if you're listening to this, just know that, like, from my heart to yours, like, thank you so much, for taking the time out and even just listening to my bullshit or whatever, or even taking the time to sound off in the comments, about Amberlynn. Like, I'm just really grateful to have, to start building like something, just a meetup for us. And it's really cool. And I'm really happy that I started it. And I just hit 50 videos total. So I'm going to keep going, and soon I'll be double that and triple that. And it's like, I'm just going to keep going. One day it's not going to be such a grind. I'm working towards something, and that's something that ALR can't ever say. And she doesn't know what that fulfillment feels like. So yeah, she can get like the goodies and things like that, but she's not abundant in anything in her life. And that's not a position I ever want to be in.
Box. So hook that doodad in there. This doodad right here. Ring, ring, ring. Hello? Yes, this is Amberlynn Reid. Isn't that so cute? It's literally a lip phone. Like, I can't. Am I going to use it as a phone? No, but it's going to be such a cute decor. All right, you guys, officially time for me to clean this bookshelf. I'm going to take everything off. I'm going to dust it. I'm going to go through all of this, get rid of some of it, and we're going to completely reorganize it.
And like, just over the years, how she's been able to just get rid of and start anew, just like she mentioned at the top of this video. I have things, I actually have things that are 20 plus years old. Like, I just wore one of my favorite bands. I bought a sweatshirt when I was probably 16. I bought it at the concert, and it was probably like $65 back then. And it's got, the band's name and their logo on it. And it's just a simple black zipper up hoodie in pristine condition. Like, and I do wear it, every once in a while. But even like the way that I care for it when I wash it, it doesn't touch heat. Like, these are things that I think about because I have to make things last. What I get is what I have, What does Zachary? I love Zachary Michaels. You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit. I love that. So when I do get things like that, was like one of the most expensive things that I'd ever bought for myself back then. And to be able to say like I kept it now, like, yeah, that's an accomplishment nonetheless. But I wish it was stocks and bonds. Maybe they could have made me some money. But yeah, I definitely treasure it. To be able to just like throw things away and then like just re-up on them and like the same thing but a different version. That's wild to me.
So here is a before. All right, so we have a little time-lapse action. I haven't done a time-lapse in so long. I forgot how much I enjoy them. I think they're fun to watch. So while I was doing this, I was just listening to some YouTube in my little AirPod, and this took me only like a good 15 minutes to clear it all off. So didn't take long at all. All right, so I took everything off. Now I'm about to use some Lysol wipes.
Waddle baby, waddle baby, waddle baby.
Wipe all this down.
Everybody knows for cleaning, you start at the top and work your way down. That way the dust continues to fall to the floor, and that's the last thing that you clean up. It's not surprising that Amberlynn does.
All right, so since I'm short, we're going to use a broom.
She's pathetic. What is that doing? Oh, it's just knocking the dust back onto.
That's a lot of music. I'm also going to use the broom up here, which I can barely reach. Short girl problems. Stuff here, all on my couch, my table, my island. Oh my god, it's a mess. It's giving me anxiety. So for dramatic effect, I want to show you guys how it looks now, and then I'm about to show you how it looked before.
What do you mean how it looks? It's just shelves. It's just shelves. Come on.
I'll show you how it looks after. So here you go.
How does she do this?
Before, and here is after. Oh my god, it looks so much better, less cluttered. Now it makes more sense. I like how I put the books in like different spots instead of all just like in one row. This cleared off. Yay. I still have tons of stuff on my couch now. It's majority perfume, so I'm about to show you guys the new spot that I'm gonna have it. Okay, so we're in my closet, and I have this shelf that I now have cleared off, so I'm gonna put all my perfume here. Okay, so I just got done washing my perfume stands, so now I'm just drying them. So I do have 2 of these. I almost wish I had 3, but 2 works just as good. Okay, so I'm just carrying all my perfume from the living room. I'm just gonna set it here. Well, look at that. I put it all in a container, so it was easier to lug. Okay, so now I'm just gonna organize it all, see what I come up with. All right, I did it, folks.
This is her day. this is her day. This is her day. I got nothing else to say.
So this is all the perfume that I have. So my recommendations is Bright Crystal by Versace, but unfortunately I ran out of it.
Okay, I can't, guys. I'm fast forwarding.
I did order from the Cheesecake Factory, and I got something I've never had before. It kind of, from the description, reminded me of like a poke bowl. So there's like crispy teriyaki chicken is the way they described it. Rice, avocado.
I don't see her liking a poke bowl like with tuna and stuff. Like, does she mean like sushi, like raw fish? I can't see her liking that at all.
Oh, kimchi, cucumber. So let's do a taste test. There's also pickled onions. Yeah.
No, we're not. Because again, I'll be fast forwarding through all of her eating. I'm going to try to take that out for everybody. I'm going to take out all the insertion and the sounds and the swallow sounds and stuff because I don't want that shit on my fucking channel, dude. Especially because I know, I have a feeling, allegedly, I have a feeling that she does participate in the fetish community. And I feel like anything can and will be made into a fetish. And even if people, you know, say what the level is before reaching Emily's level of morbid feeding, you know, I'm sure people just like stuff going into her mouth, you know, and play that back and back and back and back. And I'm not being a part of that shit. Fuck that. Fucking weirdos.
I give that like a 9.5 out of 10. So I am currently trying my very hardest to just like stay preoccupied, distract myself, because I just feel like this big feeling in my chest of like, if I do not stop, like go, then I'm going to cry. And once I start crying, I don't think
just fucking go to therapy, maybe.
I'm gonna stop. It's like looming in the back of my head, in the back of my mind, in the back of my heart.
So you're still thinking about it.
It's annoying, not gonna lie. I was actually supposed to go out with my mom today, and I was gonna take her on like a birthday spree because her birthday's coming up on February 7th. But she didn't feel good, so she stayed home. So I'm hoping we get to do it some other time. So that's why I've been like distracting myself and just like finding random things to do. And I just posted a TikTok. It's like in the TikTok, I seem fine. I seem bubbly and like I'm in the greatest mood of my life. But like behind the scenes, I do not feel the greatest. Like I am just a walking.
How is it? Like, how is it behind the scenes if you literally tell us every fucking thing?
I'm trying my very hardest to talk about it and just do like a lot of journaling. Okay, guys, so I'm just getting ready to like close the shop for the night. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to give you guys an update because I just got an email. As you guys know, Sundays are my semiglutide shot day. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I ain't got my semiglutide. I said in my last vlog that it hasn't even been shipped yet. Well, guess what? My fingers were crossed in my last vlog, and I said, please ship on Saturday. And it did. It is going to be here days late, but I think that's okay because I messaged the provider and I said, y'all, I'm getting it late. I don't know what happened. They were just like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And
I fucking hate her, allegedly.
I was like, it's fine, but am I still allowed to like increase my dose?
See, she looks at herself again. That's why I don't trust anything that this broad says. Look at her look at herself.
I don't know what happened. They were just like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
Hold on, let me see if I can catch it back up to itself.
And I was like, it's fine, but
look at
I'm still allowed to like increase my dose because I'm supposed to be like doubling my dose. And my provider said it's fine. So
there she is
again. On Tuesday. Your girl's doubling her dose on Tuesday. I'm not looking forward to it because not being nauseous has been wonderful. I'm telling you, I have been nauseous for like almost a week and it's just been great. I don't know. We'll see how increasing my dose goes. I am a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I have the anxiety about it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna let myself down. Regardless if I'm on semaglutide or not, like your girl needs to lose weight and she's on the journey to do so. Like I lost 16 pounds in January and I'm very proud of that accomplishment. 16 pounds in a month is really, really good. So anyways, I'm about to throw my hair up in a bun, take
not for somebody who's 600 pounds.
Yeah, get comfy, cuddle in bed, and hopefully get a good night's sleep because your girl has not been sleeping lately. I've just been really anxious, really lonely, really sad, and all of those things make it to where like
you
I literally
tell us
but I'm trying my very hardest to be as positive as possible. Like as many times as I cry behind the scenes, I promise you guys do not want to see that, and I know you don't.
Show it to us
I cry
anyway.
sometimes, and I talk about how my heart hurts. Like in the past, every time I've cried over a breakup, like people were like calling me dramatic and saying like, why doesn't she shut up about it? So it's like now that I'm like,
and you're still staring at yourself in the viewfinder, therefore I don't believe any of this.
About it online and more so like handling that off the camera. People are like, oh, she's not sad enough. It's like,
yeah, she's just so disingenuous that you can't trust what comes out of her fucking mouth.
I'm not a robot. I am not fit to be designed for your liking. I am just doing the best I can over here. But anyways, I'm gonna end this vlog. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Oh God, dude, she's atrocious. Oh, there's Amber. So atrocious. Yay. All right, guys, let's get this up. I did get to say my piece at the top of this video, so I'll let you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You will be supporting a single woman of color and in America during Trump's 2025. So your free subscription, it does wonders to help that poor soul who is just trying to make her way through these murky waters. And we're doing it. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.